What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Before I get into Lizzo, I want to talk about the evolution of the African American or Black manosphere community, in which when we kind of came on in 2015, it was a lot of eagerness to debate sisters on the topics of the day, kind of defend Black male sovereignty and accountability towards the Black community, and toward what women also contribute to our failures in relationships. But you've seen a shift in thinking and in the paradigm of the approach of many content creators and Black men in the country. And what you're seeing now in the content machines that you see all over the world is a lot of Black men just staying away because it's not worth debating, and for many things it's not worth really talking about to them. So you see a lot of Black men kind of just silently moving along as if nothing happened. Why is that the case? I wanted to talk about Lizzo, and Lizzo is not uncommon of a woman in our community. She is very opinionated. She says what she's thinking. She does what she feels she's convicted in, which is nothing is wrong with that. But also, Lizzo will do something and then complain about what she did. Okay? Now, Lizzo, we all know what she looks like. We all know that Lizzo, like there's some ladies in our community that want attention. Some attention, they don't mind getting it if it's good or bad. But Lizzo was on Instagram Live seeking attention, and then she pulled down her pants and then was twerking. I talked about that. And now she's crying about what people said about her in the video. She says this: "Day music! Sometimes I wonder why I still do this ish. The love feels fake these days and the hate is way too real." Another post, she says, "I promote meditation, plant-based nutrition, flexibility, and strength by performing high-energy choreography for 90 minutes straight." Stop the show, because I got to do anything, Lizzo. "Body confidence. In the video you're commenting on, I'm literally dancing. Get an effing life. I'm Moby, you're the D. I suggest you hop off of mine." Okay, and so we're not going to show the video because we know what she did. All right, I talked about it. The reality is this. You wanted this attention. Why are you complaining about it? Like, you wanted people to look at you, and you know that people don't like you. Just like when I make a video on YouTube, I know that people don't like me. They're going to comment something that has a negative connotation. But absolutely you do it. And what are people saying on It's On Site? They're saying this. And these are women. "Day music, do not start that crying shit. You getting the attention you want." These are women saying this, okay? Baby Doll says, "Everybody said she would do this." These are women. "I'm so damn tired of her doing shit and then complaining when somebody has something to say." All of these are women. Again, another sister goes, "Now she's whining again. Girl, pick a struggle. Are you strong and confident or not?" Okay, let me just say this. Women are seeing what Black men have been talking about. They're tired. Black women are some of them are getting tired of Lizzo. Let me just say this, and this is the reason why a lot of Black men are, kind of like, damn. Imagine being in a relationship with Lizzo, and we're not saying that all Black women, because they're not, right? But there are certain elements of Lizzo that you can see in the community. You see it in our activism. You see it in the Black Lives Matter. You see situations where things happen that people cause, and when the effect comes, here's the protest, here's the crying about it. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get too controversial in this. And this is why a lot of Black men are like, wait, why are we debating this as much anymore? Let's just kind of like, mosey on. If we get an African American woman we can get along with, that's fine, and we'll deal with that, and then we'll just mosey on along. Because, think about somebody dating someone like her that is duplicitous, two-faced in their thinking, and a lot of Black men go through stuff like this. Okay? You got guys who are married to wives. And they're dealing with something like this Lizzo behavior, starting something and complaining about it. Isn't this what Ron Will's article? Sisters create the problems they complain about. And it's not just black men that's getting tired of this shit. A lot of sisters is tired of this. It's like, listen, baby, you gotta have a decision that you want to make and stick to it. Like Kyrie Irving, here's a decision I'm gonna make and stick to it. But it gets confusing for even some black women that want to be her friend. Baby, how can you be somebody's friend like that? You're jumping from this, you're jumping into that, you're confusing your friends. And think about it as a man. One day your mood is up, the next day you're down, the next day you're up. And I would argue that Lizzo's relationships problem, I mean, certain guys would say, well, it could be the weight that she is carrying. I mean, that could be true for certain guys. I don't think that's true for all the guys. I think what happens is that, you know, a woman's looks can be overcome in the black community, in any community, but really in the black community, because black men are not so stuck on looks. But your behavior and your steadfast and personality, the more consistent a woman is, a black man really appreciate that. Like if you're a woman with a consistent personality, and you know women do have the tendency to be a little bit more up and down in their mood swings because of their hormones. But if you can be a little bit more consistent, a black man can really appreciate that. But imagine the everyday lifestyle of living with Lizzo. And I want black women to understand what a lot of these black men go through. Because you have people that one day they're this way, and the next day they're another day, and the next day they're this day, and the next day they're another day, and it drains a man. And you can't deal with a woman like that. Nobody can. Not have anything. So you want to create the negative attention about yourself, then complain about it. Well, baby, just don't do it. If it's that bad, don't do it. If you know that you're going to make a fool out of yourself and you're going to regret it later and you're going to lash out at people that don't like you, then don't do it, because people ain't never going to like you. I mean, I remember Pope John Paul came to I was only 7 years old. Pope John Paul came to Los Angeles in 1988. Okay? And in 1988 or 1987 when he came in a bulletproof Mercedes-Benz. Okay? He came to Los Angeles. And you would think, why did he come to LA? All right? He came to Los Angeles because why? Because it's a big Catholic city there. It's actually 1987, actually. I was only 6. But somebody wanted to kill him. The Pope. The guy who never hurts nobody, right? And Pope John Paul is from Poland. So even people don't like the Pope. People don't like Jesus. So if people don't like Jesus, they ain't damn sure ain't gonna like you. And especially what you promote and the influence you have, people have fundamental issues with how you think. So if you don't want people to conversate, don't put yourself out there like that. But no, I want to put myself out there like that and cry about it when it don't happen. Or when it happens. That's ridiculous. And this is why a lot of black men are like, you know what, I'm cool. I ain't got time to be dealing with this foolishness. With certain people that got these certain elements. Not all women have these problems, but you know, for certain ladies, you know, hey, it's not uncommon to be this way one day and this way the other day. It's not uncommon. And a lot of guys like, I'm good. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.